Oh, hello, guys. Yeah, I was listening with headphones. Uh, Today was a very good, productive day. I got up and dressed in a dress, put makeup on, and went to the unemployment, not unemployment, but the welfare, and, take care of that, my one thing, and uh, pay a bill. Then I went and did some other stuff, but let's get talking. We are talking about the practical jokes. Yeah, I played a lot. Oh yeah, my son and I. Yeah, I let me just say that my son and I've bought multiples of these. These are wonderful. I included him. Hey, let's go grocery shopping. Put it in the grocery cart, you turn it on, put it in the grocery cart, walk away, and there you go. You got instant, camera fun. Oh yeah. We didn't record it, but the old guy where the old lady got pissed at the guy and started whomping on him. I had to go and say, "Hey, it's a really see." Yeah, she hit me a couple times too. Whew. Yeah, some of them. Yeah, so we had a lot of fun pranking people in the grocery store for a while. I mean, then you see, one year I went over my ex mother. Well, she was at that time my mother in law, and I put cellophane on the toilet. I went and bought peanut brittle though at the best place, and what I did is I put the snakes in with the peanut brittle and acted like I wasn't. I gotta open them up. She goes, "Oh, give them to me. I'm going to open them up." She goes and opens. These snakes come out. She was yelling. Okay, yeah, I was barred from the next April Fools, not including my ex brother-in-law Pete all over his shoes. Oh yeah, it was bad. Yeah, that was fun. Oh yeah. So that year, I figured I wasn't going to be there, and they needed a new doorbell. And my suggestion, I bought them a doorbell that would coincide with my doorbell. So when I took it out, yeah, I had a doorbell I took out of the house. And when I ring it, and when my son, I would include him. Uh, I would include him in my fun time, and I would say, "Hey, Devin, just ring the door thing." Yeah. So what I did is I bought a doorbell that coincided with the same battery doorbell I had, and then waited down the block and rang it a bunch of times. And then she got smart to it. I was hoping it would take her more than an hour. It's getting cold out there. It's Michigan, so it's April, and I'm like sitting there thinking, are they getting smart? Okay, they send out one, two. I'm counting the people, and they figured it out. It took about six people, and they came down the way. So anyway, yeah, that was really fun. And yeah, she said, "Yeah, you got me." Usually I would just go on Facebook and say something like, "I found some money," and I would say an exorbitant amount. And someone say, "God, turn it in. It's probably someone's savings." And I'm like, April Fools. So, have you done anything that is funny? Um, I have two cousins that live in Ukaipa to this day, but they do stuff out here. They fly the whirly bird and stuff like that. You know, I'm thinking, wow, if I only had, So now I have time to read. I do. So I'm also looking for a new job. Yeah. I've been freed out of the pit. I really have. Mm. So anyway, when I was a kid, my cousins, the Ding Dong brothers, and I, we played back and forth practical jokes on each other. Back and forth. Oh, yeah, it got real stupid too. We had to make up boundaries, especially moi. They took apart my door to my bathroom so it wasn't locked. Oh, lovely. Don't worry. I had them waiting in the bathroom for 3 hours. No, I'm joking. I had them waiting in the bathroom for a good half an hour until someone came and said, "Well, what are you waiting here for?" Um, I don't know. Yeah, it's like you keep them guessing at all times. Thanks for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So here it is. I'm now an adult and I still would play practical jokes because the last practical joke that the Ding Dong brothers played on me was really down and dirty because when the rules I put and my grandma after this one, they turned off the water to the slide and I was still on it. And I had burns and bruises. I couldn't even really wear shorts after coming from, I'm going back to Michigan and I looked like I was in an accident. So the new rules will be no one gets hurt. All right. No turning off water to any slide, including myself. Uh, Yeah, we tried getting them back, my grandma and I. But don't worry, grandma said she got them back and she never told me what she did, which meant she didn't get them back. But I'm okay. Who says I can't get them back now? None of my family really wanted to contact me because just be honest, if some people are married to turds or whatever, it's just hard for people to want to visit someone they like. It's like what my cousin said, it's like seeing you being demeaned in a whole different light, and I didn't realize it until much later. I was being demeaned. He was telling my family a bunch of lies, and they were telling me, "Do you know what he's talking about you?" Well, anyway, the practical jokes always were fun jump scares. But when we got older, they got harder, and after that one, we quit doing any practical jokes. By then, I was 12 then, and we decided to quit it because it got a little bit too, the water slide, it was bad. Yeah, because let me see, I think I was 15 when I missed a summer, but usually every summer I went to California and had a fun life. And Michigan was like working hard and doing all the stuff that I'm supposed to do. And then California was my whole different life. And I loved it. So one year we decided to get the Ding Dong brothers and I got help from grandpa. We went to Thrifty Drugs and we picked out a plastic snake. The typical thrifty drug plastic snake from the 80s. They don't look well painted, they look fake, even if you were blind. So my grandpa Because it looked like it came out of a machine. You had to take the perforations, and he went and did that with a little heat. He heated a plastic, not plastic, but a metal thing, and did that, and he made it looked all good. He made the tongue smaller. He said they don't have that big of a tongue. That's a big giveaway. So we cut the tongue down, and then he repainted it. It looked damn real. We tried it on a few people around the area, and we thought, oh, this is going to go good. So then he said, get me some brown paper bags from grandma's bag closet, and let's practice on some bags. So we practice on some bags where, you cut it out and you put the snake just so you can wiggle it around. You don't want to make a big hole where you can put your whole hand in. You just want to make it where you make it wiggly. So you could put like a couple fingers in. So we get it ready. We go to Big Bear, and there's Ding Dong Brothers, and I'm like, okay, and I'm got this whole spiel picked out. It's already in the back of my grandparents' vehicle. I go to get the bag and everything, and I'm walking, and I'm like acting, yeah. Oh, it's nothing. You don't need to see it. It's mine. Once I said that, I might as well have advertised that I want them to look and touch. So of course I have my fingers there, and they grab it up, and then, oh my God, and they all run. Oh, I loved it. Ah, that was the best one. They ran like two little girls. I should have gotten them dresses. Yeah. It's like, run, run. And I did. Oh, yeah. And they're looking at me. Oh, you didn't? No. They weren't even 30 feet. They finally figured it out. I'm laughing it up. God dang, it's a fake snake. Oh, little girls. And then I was singing that song, girls, little girls. Yeah, that was good times. It's when they get me, it sucks. Oh yeah. It's when they go, oh, water balloon time. Oh shit, I gotta hide. I'm gonna get it good. My grandma go, wait, I'm just getting in my swimsuit. Why? I know I'm going to get it good. I got it in stereo coming from one end to another end. You know? Oh yeah, I got bombarded. Yeah, you get it the ding dong fashion, ding dong, and you're like, crap. So yeah, they were, I think, as me growing up, it was yeah, surviving of the fittest. Can you make it past the Ding Dong Brothers? Who are the Ding Dong? Oh, them assholes. No, actually, they were lifeguards over in Ukaipa back in the day, and I would race them in the pool, and I lost like horribly. I was like really pissed off. So I started swimming a lot after work. And I realized I'm going to win their asses. Besides getting in shape, yeah. Yeah. I did finally win them. It took a lot of swimming, but I did do it. Yeah. And I know how I used to, come on. My cat's like a fart sucker. He's like, hey, you going to play your game? So yeah, thanks for the thumbs up. And in the times that I played my jokes, I've had other people along with it. Along with, okay, we had a woman, she was just a pill. I hated her, so I said, "God, we don't got no dog poop." But I got a big paper bag that I triple lined. Oh. So I went over to my friend's house. And I said, hey, can I fill my bag with some of your dog shit? Yeah, fill it up. And that day, I decided that neighbor that was the evil person was going to get. Yeah, I lit it up, rang the doorbell, And yeah, she did stop on it. And yeah, I did have to clean it up. My grandma made me go over there. That was a funny one. Part of the practical joke I didn't think I was going to have to deal with, but I did. Yeah. And a lot of them, I'm going to be honest, putting cellophane over toilet seats not that great. But having the and my son's got the same thing as me. He will go, and he did it at his work. He put like eyeballs on the ceiling. He went and did one of the things with the snake. I love doing the snake one because you don't necessarily need to use and I told my son, never use what they give you to put all your stuff. Use a real one. Go to the store, buy a Pringles, and then use it. Don't use the one they send you. Fuck no, it looks fake. I mean, god dang, not even the dollar store does it look that bad. So he does exactly what I did. And he said that people went to open up to get chips and it flew all over. Yeah. And that's the things he's done. He's done it at his job site. Oh, God. I've done ones. Let's see. When I worked at Chi Chi's Mexican restaurant, they actually had it. They even showed it. I think they even showed like people in there and they were showing the ceiling, everything on the ceiling that was put up. That is with what was it? Shoot, those things that make label makers. I labeled the whole fucking ceiling. And they didn't believe I did it. You see, I got them outside busy and they told me I couldn't leave. Shit, I got to entertain myself. So they had a really nice ladder and they had everyone busy because you see the two female managers one was having an affair with the lady's husband. So I knew it was going to be a whole long time and I would have a lot of fun making up labels for the whole room. I put things that said, like, Chi Chi's Mexican restaurant, whatever it was, pencil or whatever, ceiling. And I even have my name up there somewhere. I did it. They didn't believe me. Because by the time they came back, everything was already labeled. And it took me less than 30 minutes because the machine was easy to figure out. I didn't need to read the directions. You turn it on, you type in the shit, and it comes out. Boom. What's there to know? So I go and do that. But what the best practical thing I've ever done, work at a job site and act like I was stupid. It made them not even want me to work there. It was so negative and stuff. I just sat there and said, "Oh, but you told me not to think." That's what you said, sir. I was not to think. But, it's absolutely funny. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to be quiet and act like you don't give. It just is what it is. But yeah, I really do enjoy doing the practical jokes a lot with my cousins. They were fun. I hope that their lives are going great. And then it's like my one cousin, Tara. I haven't seen her in forever. I had all my cousins and family. We'd get together, and it was like, you know, every year, you know. And then I dated. Yeah, that was the end of my family. I mean, really. He's always playing the victim. Oh, I'm the victim. Oh, Stefania's so mean. Yeah. I divorced him because he was having an affair next door, but all through our marriage, it was a whole fun, affair. So I am going to talk about my cat. There. I play jokes on him all the time. I do. don't I? Yeah. I scare him and stuff. Yeah. Why are you being so bad? He's being rambunctious. So yeah, it's hard too sometimes, But I had the most fun is these. Oh my God, these are their weight in gold. Yeah. There's nothing like throwing this in a cart full of groceries and walking away and not getting blamed for it. That's right. There's nothing like farting like you don't give a shit. And you can put this in your grocery cart and just walk away. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not, I have my cat here. He likes that. There. Cat's weird. I was playing with these fart things and now my cat likes to play with them. Oh, God. My cat is a fart sucker. Yeah, my cat's a fart sucker. He's a fart sucker. So yeah, ooh, you know what I forgot to put? I forgot to put the StreamYard. Oh, come on. Oh, you and your mittens. Ah, ah. Oh, come on. I keep writing particle. God dang it. Particle jokes. Oh, yeah. I'm a real nerd, and we're going to be talking about particles, which a lot of scientists believe that particles are not solid. Yes. You can see that on What the Bleep. Ugh. Oh, come on. Hey. I think you're getting a bit too rambunctious. Oi. I love you, but come on. I'm not. Into studio. Ow! Oh, you were a little so. You know what? Yeah, you're acting like a little turd bag. Turd bag. Turd bag. All right, add to stage. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I gotta shit. Shit. Oh, would you quit? Come on. All right. Now I. Hello. Are you bored? Do you love animals? Have mine. He's driving me nuts. His name's Bobby, and I just want to kick his dippy. That's right, Bobby. I cannot wait for you to get your, yeah. Come here. Come here, you big old boob. Ooh, I heard that. You get all excited. So, what kind of practical jokes have you done? You're welcome to either go on the panel. I do have StreamYard. You're welcome to state, what kind of practical jokes. I've done a lot. I got barred from my ex mother in law's house. So I decided that year I was going to be really nice for Christmas because I already knew I was barred. And well, guess what she got for Christmas? That's right, doorbell that matches mine. So when she puts hers up, I just sit out in the car and ring the doorbell. Yeah, I pre-thought that one out too. And extra batteries. Make sure there's batteries in April 1st. Yeah, there's nothing like thinking ahead. So you're welcome to go over here on StreamYard and we can talk, or you can type, or you can just listen. It don't matter to me. But I did want to tell you that, you are loved. You're not alone. Just because of something. Oh, hi. Hey, Texas Granny. Oh, I'm just talking about the practical jokes I've done in the past. I actually got barred from my ex mother-in-law's house. So for Christmas, she got you know how the battery operated doorbells, you can get one that will coincide with it and you can get it to work. Like when you ring the doorbell, the other one will go. So I got it to work with my doorbell and I sat out in the car on April 1st ringing my doorbell. And she came out, boy. It took a bit. Yeah. I'm doing good. I went and took care of that. I had to go and file an unemployment claim and show that I put a claim in. And they did show me if it is accepted, how much it would be and stuff. So, yeah, being that I didn't go crazy and I didn't, um, I'm not worried, So I'm sure I will get I'm hoping I'll get the unemployment, you know. It's just right now I'll help out for the moment. So um, yeah, I did. I got. Boy, she didn't know what to do because here she was saying on Facebook. Oh yeah, I couldn't wait. She said, "Yeah, about me not being able, a practical joker." Guess who videoed the whole thing and put it on Facebook? I videoed it. I'm surprised, because I looked over it and it's like I want to find, um, yeah. The most fun I had was with this. All right, you take this. My son and I used to do this all the time. Go in the grocery store, put a bunch of groceries in, and leave the cart alone for a bit, and you got fart machine. Oh yeah, we had a blast with that. Oh gosh, that was many shopping trips that were like 3 to 4 hours long because we were having such a good time. You should have seen it. This little old guy's getting some lunch meat, so I pressed the button. It's like big fart. And his wife comes by, she starts whacking him with his purse. I'm like, oh shit, Devin, I better go and tell the guy that it's. Oh God. Yeah. It was funny. Uh, that was the only time I intervened. The other times I let it go, man. One woman gave their wife the one woman gave her husband a real dirty look. Don't you look at me. I know you let it go. So it's like, yeah. Oh, my favorite is the blow up boyfriend. All right. I got a blow up boyfriend somewhere in the other room. Literally, he's, half the height. And I blew him up. And this is when I worked over at ACC. Now, ACC was for weed cultivation. And I brought him in. I squirted him down. He was all rubbed down with alcohol, so he was safe to come in. Sat him in the lunch seat and said, put a note on him. Stefania's man doll, leave him alone. 5 minutes later, one of the managers sees it, and I see him doing this. I'm like, oh crap, he's going to steal him. Yep, takes him off. My man doll was gone the whole week. He went to rave pit. He went to a party. They got pictures of it. Then he went to a concert, and then they left him up on the ceiling thing where they had him up for a bit and got them down for me. I'm like, you guys are silly. Yeah, we got to see what he's done. Yeah. So we had, that was one of the fun things, I tried that over at the other place and it didn't work so well. They had to rip up the write up, but yeah, the person thought it was hilarious. So it really was funny. So anyway, what I have done is what I really would like to do is have a bunch of old seniors dressed up in S&M outfits and be pulled over and have the police have them think that you're having a drive it's like an S&M drive, thing. I don't know. I mean, what I wanted to do was to host. I used to host the Bunko Club, and I wanted to host the Bunko Club, and these women to have it separate for smoking, like regular smoking, but have it look like a strip club and old men wearing next to nothing but looking not that great, coming out, like they're I guess you would be like trying to be sexy and stuff, Hey baby, but sound with an English accent. That would be even better. And freak them out. They told me that I am not to have a party at my place because they didn't trust me. Oh, and then I told them I was going to hire a strip. I almost did this thing. Yeah, I was going to hire a couple male strippers, but I figured out it would have taken $800. And I said, crap, I don't got that. And that's kind of expensive. Couldn't I just get some male strippers from from Vegas? I mean, god dang, I can have them come over to the Bunko Club and do, some male stripping. They kicked me out of the Bunko Club because they just got pissed off at me. It's all good. Yeah. Oh, they were probably afraid. I was really going to look on getting a couple of male strippers, and it was Kathy who stopped me. She's like, I know stuff. You are pissing. No more practical jokes. They don't like. Oh, come on. It's funny. No. Come on about the blow up guy. Yeah, I've done it all. Not all, but enough to where I've learned never to do it at work anymore. I won't even take the whoopee cushion at work. Nothing, because this job just you are afraid to do anything to piss off anyone, so now I'm just like, I'll just do it at home amongst my family and maybe some people out at Walmart. So if I'm at Walmart giggling, I'm up to no good. You already know, don't walk by, Hi, Barbara Buffalo. I'm talking about some of the practical jokes I've done in the past. And yeah, it's so good to see you. Yeah, so I've done some. Well, with the whoopee cushion, I got 2 of these and 2 remotes. Oh, I love it. Oh, you go shopping, you throw this in the cart, and then when somebody walks by, you know, it's great. I have used it on my ex-father-in-law. I had paid my nieces a couple bucks a piece so they can put it underneath his chair, because if I put it under the chair, he's going to know. But if two kids are playing around under the chair, acting like silly kids, he's not going to think nothing of it. And I did that. And I waited for him to always say the same thing he has said every year. I have an important announcement to make, and I want everyone's attention. Yeah, I should record it. Yeah, I'll record it. Yeah, I think I'll do it, this week. Just do some fun. We'll go to Walmart. Hopefully, I don't get. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Back in when I was doing it, I'm going to. Polish people are a different sort. They're my people. And these two little people were Polish. And in their thing to have farts escape your butt in public is a big no-no. And that woman was probably going, "Oh my God, the neighbor probably heard you from down the street," and she's hitting him with the purse, and I had to go and rescue the poor guy. But yeah, these are great. I want to do that because I pretty much took care of everything for my unemployment and stuff. I got that taken care of. I got all the other stuff. So right now, I could just start looking for jobs and stuff like that, keeping track of that. And that's what I'm going to do. And I told the unemployment I want to go back to school. Please do an assessment test. I do fucking awesome on those. I really do. So I'm going to be brushing up on assessment test stuff and reading. So that's my big thing, because for the longest time, right now is my time. I'm soaking up as much as I possibly can in information. And trust me, I can do it. Yep. So yes, going back to school is a must. Oh God, yeah. I've dealt with the law part, and I really, how can I say this? My dad and I had a long talk about it, and he said, kind of like, I'm too fluffy for law. And I asked him what fluffy is, and he said, when you have a heart like yours, you do not belong in law. And he says it hardens you. He's seen, when he was going to law school, all the stuff you deal with, family law, that's divorces, that's, the kids not seeing dad on the weekend, that type of thing. And my dad just couldn't take it. So he didn't take family law, he took business law. So he worked for Chrysler, and it was amazing. I got to see him at a late age go and become a lawyer. He was a computer programmer a long time, and then suddenly he starts making fabulous money, and I was amazed. So yeah, he said he wished he never quit, and I told him, why did you just go part-time? I mean, couldn't you have done that? My dad said, yeah. And I said, some people, he had a hard time going to civilian life because his family looked at him different financially. So yeah, I'm going back. I'm going back to school, and I'm good. Yeah, I told them, you know what? The last time I did the assessment test, I swear, because they do multiples and stuff. So I read enough books to kind of figure out things, and I'm like, okay. I went and did the assessment really on a day I didn't even look at any material, and I'm thinking, oh, I probably, you're thinking, did you fail? So you wait for the calculations. They give you how long it will take, and you come back there. This is back in the early 2000s. I was going to college over in California, and welfare had me go, and I was taking paralegal law, and I really hated it because paralegals do all their work without the degree of to be a lawyer. And I said, that sucks. So I was telling my dad about it. I wanted to go, no, you don't want that. My dad just kept telling me, no, 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 just finish this stuff that the state of California wants you to do and do it and call it a day because you want something different. My dad just kept steering me, no, no, you don't want it. And he just kept telling me that. So I never really got into law. I was in it just because the state of California told me this is what they thought I should be taking, which was paralegal. And paralegal in California is almost like a job you don't make a lot of money on. It's really, you don't. It's a sad thing. They need to pay paralegals a lot more. Yeah, I want to go back. I do. I really do miss school. I used to, it was bittersweet for me when I would go from California to Michigan. But yeah, exactly. They do all the work. And I said I could have been to work as a social worker and take classes because you have to take psychology classes. I go, shoot, the human brain's an amazing functioning, you know, it's just one of those things that we don't really test or really look at. You know, they say that Einstein's brain was of a man who was way younger, you know, so if we use the same exercises that Einstein did, you know, where you can stay visibly, you know, alert. Yeah. So yeah, I've played a lot of practical jokes, and they were, you know, pretty funny. And that, you know, like I said, I won't do it at work because, you know, I don't know what the whole feeling of it is, what's going on. You know, if you're not close to your coworkers, you might not want to do anything like that. And I really, it just got to be kind of, you know, you felt like once you left, they were talking about you, really. Uh, yeah. Uh, well, they're nice here so far, so they're nice. But I haven't had any, like I said, you know, I don't have children. It's just me. Um, they asked me, you know, pretty much. I said, oh, I knew what was coming. I really did. Every day I came into work and my question was, oh, they didn't fire me yet. Oh, okay. I guess I go to work. They didn't pay me my 4 days of vacation pay. And I did tell that to, you know, at least I told that to the worker, and I said, "Yeah, yeah, they're, you know, yeah." But yeah, I told that to the worker, and she's like, "Really?" I go, "Yeah, 4 days they owe me, and they never paid me compensation for my 4 days. That's all." I was there 4 years, and it was a. I'm going to be honest. The last 3 years drained me. I felt like I was with a soul drainer. There was only two people that were where, well, actually one person where I really trusted. The others were mean. Yeah, yeah, I should. I'm going to tell the unemployment that they did not give me my 4 days of vacation pay. I don't know if they would ante up because they have a some people just are that way. They're just, you know. Yeah, I hope so. You know, I just, if it happens, it happens. You know, I'm happy. I'm going to be honest. I'm just glad to be out. I felt liberated, and I felt like, if, how can I say, there's a reason why I think I waited for them to fire me, is to make them feel better about themselves, because they'll think they are, yeah, yeah, I'm a lot happier. Are you kidding me? I don't have to go back to that hellhole. I'm good. Shoot, I can work at Burger King and I'd still be happier than working over with, you know, let's just put it this way. Their vibration is too low for me to want to hang out with them. I feel like they're like sucking the life out of me. I just felt like dark and evil. Just, I come off of work and it wasn't just being dusty and stuff, it's being unappreciated. It's having people just being, mean towards you. They won't say nothing in front of your face, but behind there, they're just having a ball, making fun of me, calling me a freak. It is what it is. And I'm glad to be gone. The freak has left the building. And that's just the truth. I am very happy. Oh, I am so stellar happy. No problems, no worries. I don't have to worry about, I took care of myself and realized what was coming down the road. So that's why I stayed working there because I had to put something off to the side. When I did that, I'm able to pay my bills. If I would have known that they were going to lay us off in January, I would have not hardly spent jack over in December. I would have just said, sorry. But yeah, I should have just done that and worried about myself, but I didn't know what was coming down the line. I had other things that I was paying attention to that I shouldn't have. Yeah. But yeah, I have more fun. My cousins and I, now it's my turn. I think that uh, I'm going to ask Mr. X to play a practical joke on my cousins, the Ding Dong brothers, and they will, and it'll have to be saying it's from me. Oh, they would know it's from, well, they would, yeah. My cousins, yeah, they're get them good. If I had the money, I would send a stripper that was one of them biggin girls and videotape dancing for my cousin or cousins, try to get them together. Oh, yeah. I want to do that. I want to do that. Get my cousins. Yeah. They're Dean and Don. Okay, I will. Yeah, they're funny. So yeah, we played practical jokes back and forth all through until I was 12. I think when they turned off the water for the pool slide and I end up getting actual burns because I had sunscreen on. They said no more. It got too, they said, no way. It's getting too violent now. Oh boy, I think I should bring it back. I'll wait for the downfall. I wanted to get a big obese girl to dance for my cousins and get a video of it. But no, I don't know what we can do, but I haven't been around them. Yeah, they didn't really care for the person I was with at the time, so I could see, Yeah, I'll email him the info. So I'm very happy because there's only one way to go, and that's up, up, and away in life. And once I start reading and feeling, like today was just okay, go and get stuff done, and make sure everything I need to get done. I needed to go on unemployment. They're going, well, you got 10 days. No, I'm going to get it all done today so I don't have to mess with it anymore. So I went on there, you take a screenshot, and because I don't have ink for my printer, I went into the library, printed it, buck, dropped it off over at the place, and then come on back. It's all done in one day. Why not? So shoot, you don't have to mess with it, Yeah, I'm going to email him. Oh yeah, I get that. I'm the type of person I want to get it done yesterday because it'll bother me. You got to get it done, just like certain things that I like to have done. Clean car, clean bathroom, clean house, it helps. Yeah, get it done. So that's where I'm at. And that get it done thing, yeah. I am too. And I was able to talk to somebody about going back to school. And I said, well, what they usually do is an assessment and they do it on a computer. You just go on the website, you go on their thing and you do the assessment, and then they figure out where they're going to put your ass, what you want to study, how long it's going to take you to study, blah, 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 what kind of classes you're going to take. So, yeah. I've never had a class where I got to stay home because I didn't want a class. Oh, yeah, they did have classes. I'm like, oh, hell, I'm not staying home with Mr. Cheater. Oh, no, I think I'd rather go. He can go and play with somebody else. Ugh. Yeah, he was cheating with somebody at the VFW. She is separated from her husband when my ex came to work, do volunteer for him for the VFW. Oh, yeah, it was lovely. He did that. Oh. And then when he left, they got back together. I'm like, wow, you know, hey, I like that guy for a little bit, and while I'm playing with him, and then, oh, it was like crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, some of the practical jokes that I'm going to do, I'm going to be videoing this and having some fun. Maybe I could take Devin with me. We'll have it like old times. Oh. No, I'll take his girlfriend. Shit. She's a lot more funner than my son now. Oh, I will. I'll take his girlfriend because it gets creepy. I'm like taking, my son, and it's like at that age where you're like, no, no, no. No. Somebody at my work said, why are you hanging out with your son? And I'm like, well, he wanted to pick up some coffee for him and his girlfriend. So I said, hey, I want to get some. So let's all get some. So on the way there, I go through the drive-through car wash and, just drive out and go pick up the coffee. Someone from my work mentioned the fact that uh, I was driving with some young man, and I go, yeah, that's my son, you sick perv. I mean, come on. Oh, well, look. Well, you want me to bring his girlfriend who was getting ready for work and didn't care to come? Is it morally obtruse? Ah, I hated dealing with that. When you have some people who are just super nosy and you're going, look, that's my son, that is, ooh, yeah. So anyway, my son has been one of the best ones, but I'm going to ask his girlfriend if she wants to be in on it. Because I know Devin is itching. No, I got to find the other remote because I have two of these. I got two. There it is. Here's this. So I got two of them. I got the party pack. So it looks like I'm going to be having fun. Yeah. Yeah. I love taking my son to this day, but maybe I can take his girlfriend. We can have a lot more fun. It can look more natural. When you bring a guy and a gal, you'll think, maybe they're playing practical jokes or something. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll be entertaining myself this week. So, if you're in Walmart in Pahrump and you see a cart that's alone and you might want to walk over, be prepared to be farting because I'll guarantee you, yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be a good rootin' tootin' fine time. Yeah, I'll have a good time. I'm going to video it. I am. I'm going to video it. That's why I was so glad that I got the new phone this year, and it's been 5 years. Was it four? No, 4 years. About the time that I started working at my other job, I got the other phone, and now when I got the new one, I said, I think it's about showing time that maybe it's time to change jobs. Jobs that is a lot more positive. I got so many beautiful people like you, my goddesses. I got, Texie Granny Goddess, and I got Barbara Buffalo Goddess. God dang, I'm surrounded by beautiful people, right? And my cat. He actually is a really good hugger. I came home one day, it was a real bad day, and he came up, he just looked at me and knew it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'll make a good video. All right, I will make a good video, and I'll sit there and try to edit. Oh, dang! Keep your butt out of my coffee. I treated myself today. I got, I got, I got lovely coffee in a cup. Woo! I haven't had one in a while. Well, I'm going to make a good video, and I hope that it comes out all right. Yeah. I want the positive thing, everyone to laugh and forget their problems for a little bit. That's what comedy is, you know? I mean, some of the things that we do in the past, and you're going, what was I thinking, But yeah, I'm definitely I'm in a positive note, and I really just want to have fun. So tomorrow I'm going to go out and see, I try not to wear anything too wild and stuff, but I want to go out and have a good time. So it looks like I'm going to go shopping. I need some groceries anyway, right? I'll clean up. I got to clean up the my my fridge. Yeah, my kitty loves me. All right. Yeah, I will have a. It will be funny. It will be really good. Go ahead. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, my cat keeps. He does not like his space like bothered with stuff. So if you put it in his little area, he'll like knock it down. Yeah. My cat kind of is the. Aw, he's spoiled. He is. I only have one cat though. My other cat is gone because my friend's father picked it up. Thank God. Those two were fighting every night and it was getting crazy. Well, I'm almost done. I want to say thank you, everyone. Have a good evening. And I am, yeah. Oh, yeah. I made up that number. I just said I figure I'd just throw out whatever. Yeah. I plan on calling again, but I don't want to call in. I want to call in under the snake lady. But I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah. I had to hear 9 months worth, and I kid you not, 9 months worth of how to cook a snake. I know how to skin a snake. I know how to cut a snake, and good Lord, I've never done it, but I've heard it for 9 months, and I can talk about it. So the snake lady comes from someone who I used to work with, and I take all the positives and make it into a comedy. So all right. Thank you guys. I love you dearly. Mwah, 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 mwah. All right, my goddesses and gods, I'm going to let you go. I hope that you have love and light in your life. And if you have to deal with a bunch of fart suckers, just run away from them. All right. Bye.